All righty. All right. I am
So
on.
this comes from Adventures with Purpose.
What the heck? So, all right. I am live. Let me get my charger plugged in and I am going to just get started. Hold on. Okay. Getting my plug. You know, I'm just going to get started in this, you guys. I will be using Ryan Upchurch tonight to give a very strong reading that's coming in. And again, when I do things like this and I go live and basically give you a reading, which is everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, right? It's allegedly, and it's got nothing to do with Ryan, right? It never has anything to do with the channel that I'm speaking about. I give information that comes through for the children. And that's it. I mean, it's as simple as that. It comes through for the children. And they're the ones that this channel is all about. It's not about him. It's not about anybody but the Summer Moonwell's missing children. And if you don't know who they are, I have over 850 videos that explain it. Hi, you guys in chat. Yes, I needed to review my presentation before I go on because we're getting some interesting feedback from people that would love for me to stop doing what I'm doing. And their intelligence level doesn't understand that when you do that to someone like me, A, no, there's sound. A, um, you guys could hear me, correct? You hear me, right? It shows here that you could hear me. You all hear me? Guys? Okay, so you do hear me. So that's really weird. So, yes, 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 thank you. Um, yeah. So everything I do and say falls under Section 107, the Copyright Act 1976, like I said. And I was gonna go on earlier, and their intelligence level, as I'm saying, doesn't allow them to realize A, if they're going to say something to me, um, there's a reason you're saying it, and usually it's through fear, through love, you know. So this was through fear. And the only thing I hear is that this is more of a reason to continue. This is the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. And when you do come upon something, I don't know which videos these people watched, and someone comes upon something and they see the truth within it, either that person is filled with love and they're on the same team as you, and they want to help you, and they'll be like, yes, I know what this is. This is happening. Or they're filled with fear and they're going to come to me and lash out. So that happened. And I'm like, I'm getting closer. Each time I go on, I get closer. And this video here just came out a couple days ago. I like Ryan Upchurch, so it's got nothing to do with him. I think he's an incredible singer. Um, I mean, I actually listen to his music. I love it. I really do. But so it's got nothing to do with him. I don't know him, so there's no one going to judge. But I'm just going to show you a little bit of this before I put up my presentation. My reading is that comes through is whatever is coming through to me is about a sacrifice. Now, this again doesn't mean that he's doing this. But what I'm saying is these Summer Moon Wells children, they do go through a sacrifice. Yeah, I love his music. And these little fibers, these little thin little strands that look like hay, again, are very important. And I see them, I see these things within the hair in these areas like this. So this is where I've gotten my pictures today. This. So what you're looking at is the story of the Summer Moon Wells sacrifices. Now, again, this is just my reading. And when I see something and I feel something, I tell you guys about it. When I feel something, when I look at a picture, I tell you guys about it. And I am telling you, this is very familiar to the children. When I talk about threads and fibers, these fibers are critical. They're absolutely critical within these processes as the eyeball is. As the eyeball is. So if you look within what I see in my third eye, I'll show you, is what Ryan Upchurch's video is showing me between the frames. Now, you guys may not see anything. I don't know. I don't know what you see. But I'm seeing the story of the children. I'm seeing what they're doing to these eyes. I see the Summer Moon Wells children's eyes. I see many eyes. So when I'm looking within these videos, the story is told to me. These videos tell the story. The story is captivated within these photos. I see eyes. Again, you may not see them. Here's one. There's two. There's three. Here's four. Here's five. Here's six. There's a lot. What that tells me, these children go through this particular kind of a ceremony, and their eyes are lifted. I have seen this story of the children for a very, very long time. I have watched this process for a very long time. Very rarely do I get a photo that captivates. Now, again, I don't know what you guys see, what I see in my third eye. I see that these fibers, these small little threads, somehow touch the eye. And my presentation is what I'm reading, and it's coming from this video. And people will know that my photos, these layers are between each other. So when I get a layer that's dark black and I can make out what it is, that's the best case scenario. But when you go like this, to me, I see a different person. I don't feel and see the lips of the Ryan Upchurch that I watch. I don't feel and see that these are the same lips. I feel and see something else. I told you guys I'm very good with lips. I'm very good with eyes. I get my readings through the touch of the lips. So if I were spiritually to touch these lips, I'm seeing that there are different people actually beneath the deep fake. So whoever is putting stuff in a video, if they are, they are. If they're not, and I think they are, then that's my truth. I'll never know unless someone comes forth to say it. But either way, I know what I see. Does that mean it's true? No, you guys. I have no idea because it's not about him. It's about that split second in there. And it doesn't matter if they're fucking with the video. What I am saying is I see the story of the children within videos like this. I don't see that mouth, those teeth, anything of Ryan Upchurch's. If I were to put this here next to the teeth and the lips of the Ryan Upchurch that we have, they're not going to match. This here, I don't know, put a 1 if you see what I'm saying. Thank you for those ones. This isn't his mouth. So there's certain things that I could show you, and why is it that it's like this? Think about it. Those teeth are spaced. They're different. So this is what I'm showing you, and what I like to do right now is show you where this came from. You see? So now I've got my presentation. This is called Thank You for Those Ones. So let me get this off and get with my presentation. I believe very strongly that there is a woman in charge of these children. I feel like it's the woman that you see here to the right. Now, some of you may be like, what are you talking about? A woman that I see to the right. Ryan Upchurch's videos, I'm going to brighten this up, has always shown this to me. The nose, the mouth, the eyelash. I found that once before, you guys, in Ryan's video. This here, let me grab it. This here, this mouth, that mouth, this one here, right, heck, let me get it. Is this it? Wait, where'd that picture go? That mouth there looks like this mouth. So I feel like I could match these up, but this is all Ryan. These are Ryan's videos. So this woman here is the one that I showed you guys with the white lips. Oh, that's a bad one. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. You're all in here. This here. These are repeating each other. That woman there, same woman. Man, do I get Kylie Rodney vibes. I just, Ryan Upchurch shows himself two ways here. This, what I am saying, is repeated. It's been repeated. So what I'm showing you now is no different than the information that I got when I watched this video. It's giving me the same information. Now this is all a fucking reading, right? These are readings, you guys. So whatever was going on in this video gave me the same information. That's in there too. See? See this guy with the fibers behind him? With the stuff in the eye? You see that? I knew I was right. See, I'm winging this here, right? Because it's called a reading. So let's change this. This here, let's change this lighting. This here, go back to the fibers that you see here. This is from the same video. These children are paired up with adults. What you're seeing here is the same story. Is the fiber that I see in this video. It's the same. This person that I see spiritually, what I'm saying was the same person. Where was this? Was the same person that I saw in this video. And this video discussed the whole time summer moon. There are different faces here behind him. This here is the same information, once again, not about him. This here and this here gives me the same information. That's where I see it. And why is this important? Because these children are going through sacrifice. When you are looking at videos and you want to look between the frames, I'm going to teach you something. When you have, this is just, I don't know if it's true or false, this is just how I've done it. When you have a video you're watching and you are going through it with your hand, like I've shown you, you videotape it, you go back and forth with your hand, put it on your computer, put it on your phone, and you snap pictures. While you're holding your finger down to do it, and the frame turns black, and then there's a frame right below it that has a line in it, like splits it, like this one down here, and it's dark. This is dark. This right here is more important than what you're seeing up here. This is what I call underneath the deep fake. These dark ones. So knowing that, I take that one and I blow it up. I don't know if it really works that way, but that is how my angels have chosen to speak to me. They've chosen this way to tell me, yes, whenever you see that, now I'm not a photographer, but they're telling me that for me to get this correct information, it's sitting right here. Right here. I can't even see. Right here. So I grab that because it's to the right, and then I stick it on here and show you. Now, I don't know if that's a universal thing to do or if that's just what I do. I don't know. But this is telling me that this is an image that's very important. This image matches many images that I have within all the Summer Moonwells cases. Summer Moonwells herself has many images just like this. I get these images in the people that we follow. I get these images in many other videos that I show, many other channels that I use to get images. You know, sort of reminds me of this picture we have of summer. I always said that this is a Summer Moonwell's child. This child has no eye. This child has the fiber sticking out of her left eye, her right eye. If you really look at it, show you. Now this, it always comes from the parents. Now I have thousands and thousands of videos and pictures, and this is what it brought me to. That. I didn't pre-plan this. There's no eye in this picture of summer. Now, is there an eye? I don't know. I'm telling you, I see no eyeball. I see the fiber. And this is summer. Nobody wants to talk about this. Compare that one to her other side. Now, you tell me. So what you're looking at here with these fibers is what I'm being told here is whatever I see him holding up is supposed to match this. Period. Period. So this here of summer, what I'm saying is a match to this here, right here. Guys, see that? Is this on Lori's phone? What are you talking about? What's on my phone? See? Same story. This is the same story. So I'm showing you as I see it, as I believe it to be true. You know, and then when you also look at this thing, the crazy thing is the lettering underneath these things is all screwed up. That's not English. I don't know what it says. This, thank you for those ones. I'm going to take a photo. Thank you for those ones. This is a match. So I got my answer. My answer is this is what it's about. My answer is this is very important information, which I knew was going to come through, because what happens is when somebody pokes at me, pokes at that other side of me, I receive answers. That's what happens. And this is what summer tells me is the answer to what I am seeing within his videos. See that? See how that works? This summer here is not the summer that we know of. There were a lot of children, you guys. There were a lot of children, and that's why I call them Summer Moon Welleses, because we only know them through that name, but this here is a sacrifice of another summer moon that isn't the one that they present to us. So what I mean by that is that there are other summers, like the one that they wanted to present to us. Isn't the one that matches here. They did try to present all different looks of her. So if you go through Summer Moon Wells's information, you will get, it depends on which version you watch and see that you're going to get of Summer. They're not all the same. And that is done with how I see. I see it through all the children because let's take a Michael Vaughn. I see other Michael Vaughns through him. Why? Because there's other spirits that look just like him. It's spiritually speaking, right? And this is Summer. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of things here. So this is indicating that these thin little fibers work very mysteriously. They it's part of what they do. It's part of what they're doing. And there is no difference between what we're seeing here and what I showed you in Ryan's red room. I call it Ryan's red room. Because that's what it is to me. This room. And that's not Ryan. Right? There's all different faces. This is the same situation. This is telling the story. It's showing sacrifice and it is showing rituals. The information that's being shown here are elements that match, to me, what I have been showing you for the last 3 years. Let me color this a little bit. And I'm going to zoom in on a particular part. These here are elements that you're all very familiar with. So I'm also seeing that these little bones that I call trophies, like this, that thing here is the same kind of a bone. These are trophies. So what I'm telling you is these trophies are, this is all part of the eye. Like these are trophies. So the trophy that you see here, what this reminds me of is what I see is this trophy that I see in Michael Vaughn's mom's head. So, I've shown this and I've sent this in, and investigators aren't going to say they see anything, right? But when I show you this and I tell you I've been looking at this, These are trophies. Period. That's what I see. The eyeball, the eyeball, the eyeball. Here to the right, page 14, is what I just showed you in Summer Moonwell's photo. This is the eye that had no eyeball, or it was covered, but this here is what matches Summer. This is what Summer, I just showed you of Summer, right? Let me grab it again. Summer important, here it is. No? Date opened. Here we go. Okay. Not that easy to go get what I just opened. My goodness. Summer final? No? Summer important? Nope. Well, I just showed this. Oh, you know what? I took a picture of it. I took a screenshot. Hold on. So this here is, okay, let me make it smaller. This is what I'm talking about. So, I mean, I just could sit here and explain to you that, again, a YouTuber is giving me information, and it's just telling and helping and tell the story of what's happening to them. And with each creator that I point out, they don't say anything. You know, they don't say anything. And that is crazy to me, because I see it, and even if you think this is crazy kooky shit, if you had a video and someone like me was saying, I see the story and you could help find these missing children because your videos are showing incredible information to me. Incredible information to me. I would think that that person would want help. But what has happened in these last 3+ years is they run the opposite direction. And nobody has really paid attention. And really, truly, after so long, and the information matches across the board, this is a V. This is shaped like a V, but this here is what's going on with the eyeball. Now, if that was your video, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck? What is this? I would. Look. So it's not that complicated, you guys. So what I'm telling you is these children are being used for sacrifices. This is what is happening to them. And these are moments that show me truth, and they show me my maroon pieces. They show me the story so I can continue sharing it with you guys. These children are not just gone. They're signed up for these awful experimental fucking shit things that they're doing, and they're doing something with the eyeballs and with the mesh and with the fibers. This here is what? What is this? Correct. The eyeball is clearly being taken out. Otherwise, why would a pic look like that? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why would a picture look like that? That's all I want to know too. It's really simple. It's not a complicated question. Why does your eyeball look like that? If in fact nothing's going on, you can't tell me because all of these are layered, because I know they're layered. That's how they're doing it. They're layering it. But no one could layer something unless they have that looking layer to layer it. They have to have this information to layer. So when you look at this is what they're going through. So you have to have this to layer. You understand? Like it doesn't come from nowhere. It isn't something that just appears. Let me take out, I like to take out the saturation. This. Because this is what, and that's a woman there's a fingernail there. That's a woman's fingernail up top. Yeah, it's like a tweezers. It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks something like they're pulling the eyeball up with something like a eyelash, like an eyelash curler that I've shown before. It's an eyelash curler. If this was in your home videos, wouldn't you question it? Oh yeah, those are the tweezers. Those are Benny's tweezers. Here, let me show you. I always call Benny with the tweezers. Let's see if we can find it. Benny. Benny had these tweezers. And Benny always, I mean, this is what you're seeing here is no different than what I've been showing you on Benny. This eyeball, oh my God, is the same. The fuck? How did I even come up with this? This eyeball is the same as Benny's. Look. This is nuts. You guys, this is Benny's video. This is a match. This eyeball, this is Benny's head. That eyeball is a match to what I'm showing you. So I've been showing you this, since the beginning. So when I see something like this and like this, it's not that I just decided to show you an eyeball tonight. I've been showing you this. For a very long time. It's like these are the same faces. They have the same stuff coming out of the nose. They have the same stuff happening to the eye. Why? And why isn't anyone talking about it? Why aren't they talking about it? You know, I show you stuff of Benny's and Ryan's, but when I see their heads laying like this and I say, oh, there's stuff around their heads, I've been looking at this for a very long time. Whatever the fuck's going on with his neck. And then there's those guys. So what you see in the bottom left right-hand corner is what's beneath his video. And that's a naked person. You could see the butt crack. And they're outside. But no one gives a shit. Right, even the noses match. You see his neck? This is what I see all the time. I call it fake skin. That is here in this video on his neck. It's the same fake skin. And when I say fake skin, it's on the neck. So this was Benny's. Benny's had the same thing, and it's always under one of these bright lights. So it's a fake skin on the neck. I don't know, but it shows to me. And this is what his neck looks like to me. It's a fake neck. I don't know what it is. It's not a real person's neck. My God, I haven't seen these pictures with Benny in so long. See? That's the fake car. These are old pictures, you guys. Wow, you see the person? There's, oh my God, this is so crazy that it's not crazy. I'm really fucking good at what I do. I am so good at what I do. You see this, what I just picked out? You see that person laying in a coffin? This person's head and what this person is laying in is what I'm showing you. And this person, they're not in a car. Watch. What is happening here is what's happening here. This is the victim in the fake car. Boom, motherfucker. And you see how the mesh is coming out of the eye area? That is the same as this. And it's the same as this. This, my friends, is all the same. You know, I let spirit lead. I swear to God, you guys, I come on, I'm like, and there to me, I see Summer's eyes back there. I see a lot of eyes. They're between the frames. So if you look between the frames here, you're gonna see different eyes. Watch. Right here. Here, here, here. This one's blue. But all of this could be Summer laying in there. This is what happens to the victims. This is what's happening to the victims. And what Ryan Upchurch's video is showing me is the same thing, according to Spirit. According to Spirit. Because this is what it's showing me. It's bringing me to this video. Holy shit. You guys, I haven't looked at these for almost 3 years. Look at this. This is Benny. See his head? See the victim? That is what's happening right now in the video to the right. This. That's the victim back there. So why is it that the authorities can't look at this? I mean, you obviously see that this isn't a car. And I've never looked at it this way before. You know how everyone sees something different? And I always tell you guys, you don't see something until you're ready to see it. Everyone sees something different. So I looked at this 3 years ago, and I didn't notice this. I was noticing his head and all that stuff, but that's the victim. And that's the fake car. You see what he has on his head? Oh my fucking God. You guys, this all matches. This all matches. Look at, wait. Wow. So this piece here, this here, same as this. It's what's on their head. It's telling the same story, you guys. Benny's story. And the story here is matching all the way down the row. And oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. Like, I don't remember seeing all these. These are the same stories, but there are different people in here. Like this. So this is run. So this fake car that I always talk about is the machine, and whatever these people go into, it's more about the victims in here, because this is the same video. And this come from the same frame. And this is what happened to Summer Moon. So what I am showing you here in Ryan's videos, whatever I am showing you here is the same thing as what Benny shows in his fake car. this shit. See that above his head? This, you guys, in the beginning, in the beginning, the video showed to me the whole story. So I grabbed it, right? And then the videos disappeared. But I kept them. See, look above his head. Like I would say, what is that? That's not a sunroof. It's equipment. It's equipment. It's all the equipment that you see here. That white thing is this thing. It's this thing. That's what that is. Crop it. And I'm sticking to it. That all of this, let me brighten it up. All of this that I'm showing you, basically, I have been consistent since June 16th. There's no difference between what I'm showing you in Ryan's video than what I've been showing you since the beginning. Period. It is underground. For sure, it's underground. That's how they get away with it, because it's underground. You know, in every one, this is all the same video. In every one of Benny's videos, I know, I feel the coolness. It's cold. It's damp. It's dark. And it's underground. By me putting these two videos together and showing you the similarities here, even holds this stuff truer than before. See the two faces? But the head is up there. That's what's called deep fake. This is what's called deep fake. This is what's called sacrifice. This is what's happening here. That's what's happening. This is the victim. Bring this up here. Let me bring this here. This here is the victim. This happened to Summer. We have these pictures of Summer. So if I were Ryan Upchurch, I would be like, yeah, that's my video. I made the video, and this is what I'm doing in the video. Okay. Okay, well, in your video, I see a baby. I see an embryo. I see a woman. I see different mouths. I see different eyeballs. So, what's going on? That's what I would say. I'd be like, oh, those lips don't match the lips from the beginning. Like, if someone said that to me and looked at it and it's like, literally showed me pictures of how the lips change, these aren't the same lips. Like I said, I know lips. I know my lips. Lips are really important in reading, to me, in reading and giving a reading. I get a sense of who the person is. And these are different people. Different people. So if that was in my video, I would investigate. And those are the tweezers. Yeah, those are the tweezers. Absolutely. And whatever this stuff is hasn't changed. See what he's showing here? That's in the car is a different face. And that Benny is the Benny that we don't know. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I wouldn't know the Benny if he walked in front of me. I wouldn't know which one because they're presented differently to me. Just as, I would know Ryan Upchurch, but all of this is presented differently to me. There's different bits of information between both of these people. See? So that to me is Benny, but that to me is the victim. And that is no different than what I'm showing you here today. See, what's happening is the same part of the sacrifice. Because it is truly telling me the story the same way. See? So this here, to me, I see a layer. I see the layering. I see the eyeball. I don't understand it because it shows the fingers going into the eye socket to me. Right? Welcome to the Summer Moon Wiles Missing Children's case. I'm showing it over and over and over and over. I'm showing the eye as part of their horrific story that these kids go through. Different lips, different faces. The lips, the lips, the lips. So look at the picture to the left, and that's how you have the V on the eye. I've shown that to you before. I've shown this to you many times. This here is the same face and information that I'm getting here, almost as if these are 110%. And I've seen this thing before, by the way. This. In the Beaston and the Kents. They have one of these. They have one of those beds or whatever that is. It's like a bed. So the eye on the left-hand side, see it? That is a blue eye. Like I see a blue eye over on the right-hand side. Let me see what page. I don't know why I see blue. But this here is the V that I'm constantly seeing on the face. Let me bring it in. This here. Brighten it. Whatever this is, you guys, is being done to victims while they're alive. Yeah, it's not right. This shouldn't, that's what I've been saying for a long time. Like, why is this allowed to be on YouTube? Why is this allowed to be shown? Different lips. See? Look at these photos. It fucks with you. You're gonna see different information, you know. But this guy's video is so crystal clear to me. The story that lies beneath. As soon as it came on, see? Over and over, I'm showing it to you. Over and over. I see victim. I see Summer. I see the same woman as I have seen before. Not just any woman. I see the same female as before. Her face reminds me of that Crystal, you know, she's got a great channel, but that's who this reminds me of. There she is. Here. I changed the coloring a little bit. Right here. There she is. That right there is the woman I'm talking about. Right there. Right there. Yes, Christina Randall. It's who, like, she has lips like this and a nose, that pointy nose, like this. That's who it reminds me of. I mean, not to say I'm not saying it's her. I'm saying that the person I see in my third eye looks like her. That's what I see. And this here matches what I've shown you before. So why does anyone give a shit about that? That's because it's the same story. It's underground. They're putting them through these sacrifices. I've seen it in Ernie Shell's videos. and Benny's. And I see it in this guy's videos. I see it in a lot of other ones too. But actually, it reminds me of this girl. These lips, this face from Idaho 4. Like I feel like one's like that. And it just came up, you know? So like when we saw pictures of the Idaho 4, they went through this. They went through this same process. What do you think his head is in? It's not in a bed. Might be. I see it differently. But this girl is who I see. See this? And we don't really know who these girls are. But it's her kind of a lip. It's her lips. That I see within these things. You know, these are just victim. You know, the Idaho 4 really should have been, I just don't see it the same way everyone else does. Just don't. It's a Summer Moon Wells case. So this is my reading. I mean, this is what I could only say what I see. I don't know what's to be true and what's not to be true. I could only give it to you as I see it and as I hear it. And these victims, each and every one of the ones that I speak about, have gone through these processes. They've gone through this. And these victims tell the story very strongly. Very strongly, you guys. Interesting. This hole, that hole, this hole, this was also in the video. There's like, I don't know if they're in the ground or if these are tires or whatever, but this was in, I put it in the presentation. I didn't show it because I have nothing to say about it, but now I see how they match. These are holes. This was in, they show as Benny's backyard. I'm like, I don't know about that. But this makes sense. They're like holes in the ground. And I personally think you could find what I'm talking about underground, like in areas that we have seen in the videos. Like that. So that is my presentation that you guys have so sweetly and so nicely waited for. Pay attention to what you are being shown. Pay attention to what you're looking at and what people are telling you to be the truth. right? Because the truth is within the eyes of the beholder. And we all see our own information. And we see truth the way that we see it. That's why I don't ever think, I don't sit here and like say, I know you see that. I don't know what you see. And I try to the best of my ability to show you what I see. And it's this. And the moral of the story, the moral of what I came on here to do, looks like has everything to do with this. And it goes back to summer. It goes back to the beginning. Oh, I'm by the way, you guys, I'm reading all of your information. Yeah, I always see her face is within Ryan's face. So whatever that means, I see her face in Ryan's face all the time. I just do. Um, it's a crazy thing, but I do. So here is the other face in Ryan's face. One of them. But the guy in the back, see the lips? You see those lips? Look at the lips. They're not the same. So if you start looking at lips, I think you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Because they're not the same. How is it that those puckery lips, and this is all one person, and the lips on Ryan match the lips here? It's all the same video. So it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't match this. It's not even close. So I'm showing you this same information. And I'm telling you that the lips here are just as big as what I'm showing you in the other video. And I see that chick's face. So I'm picking on Ryan here. So I'm just saying that pay attention to details. Pay attention to the story that people are telling you to be true. If you could tell me that these people are the same two people here, I would disagree. Because these two people are the same two people that I'm showing you right now. Same lips. The same peering of the lips. No fucking idea what that is, but this is in the video. I'm trying to find this one picture. Not that one. It's the it looks like Christina Randall. I know I have it in here. Unless I moved it. Wait. Yeah, I may have moved it. But, oh, is this it? Sorry, you guys, I want to find it. For those that haven't seen it. See this? Same situation. It's telling the same story as I'm showing you. This is telling you the same story as I'm showing you. See the top of the head of the hair? Don't see it in here. All right, so moral of the story. Boom, 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 boom. I like the bigger lips. Moral of the story is right here. To the summer moon wow's missing children, I really hope that tonight brings them justice by us telling the story as we see it to be true. Again, this all falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's all allegedly, it's for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes only. And what I'm saying is this is our summer moon wells, and these are victims that I call summer moon wells. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining. Muffin Top, again, amazing, amazing night. And welcome to everyone, all my subscribers, my members. Bernie, hi, long gone, nothing but love. Kat, Michelle. I'm trying to go through this a little bit. Lisa. Rip along here. I said Bernie. D. Hicks, welcome on in. And please subscribe. Justice coming soon. Hello. Please subscribe if you have not. And before you exit, thumbs up would be appreciated. So, hi, Colleen. Hello, hello. So, on that note, Vanessa, how are you? Okay. Talk to you all soon. Good night, folks.